to make a taco fish is to cut yourself a circle out of the slab of clay that you've rolled. I would use the bottom of an empty water container and go ahead and cut yourself a circle. Sometimes if you push just lightly with the needle tool on the clay, you can kind of make your mark and trace it, and then go ahead and push all the way down later when you're sure you have it where you need it, and cut out a circle shaped slab to make a taco fish. I'm going to go ahead and set my extra clay to the side. Next, I'm going to end up folding my circle shaped slab into a taco, hence how we make a taco fish. When I fold it up, one end will be open and the rest will be closed. So I'm going to want to score a U or like a horseshoe shape around the edge of my clay. You can use your needle tool to score. You can also use the toothbrush with a little bit of water to score. And I like to do that because it also gives you a little bit of that slip, which is going to help your clay really bond together. Next, I'm going to take a paper towel, kind of wad it up into a wad about the size of my fist and put it here so that it's sticking out where I didn't score. And then I'm going to go ahead and fold the taco up. Okay. Then I'm going to bring it together and I'm going to pinch everywhere I scored, and I should see some of that slip kind of ooze out the edges. Okay. So I've got my open end and a closed end. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to tap my taco fish once on the table to kind of give it a flat bottom so that it's not going to roll around. After that, the next thing I'm going to do is use one of these tools to kind of cut some of the extra clay out to create a tail fin and a top fin. So I'm going to kind of maybe make some marks about where I might want it to be. And I'm going to end up cutting all of this clay out here by pushing my tool all the way through the clay to cut that out. Now I have a tail fin and a top fin. I can go ahead and dip my hand in the water and kind of smooth out any bumps or goobers that I have now. The next thing I'm going to want to do on my taco fish is to add some texture. I like to use a tool like this to put a texture in the side where I just place it and kind of roll it through my clay to kind of give the texture of scales on my taco fish. Next, I'm going to take some of those extra scraps of clay and I'm going to start by making an eyeball for my taco fish. I'm going to take my clay and I'm going to roll it into a sphere, and then I'm going to kind of pinch it a little bit so that it's like a little M&M. I'm going to score this eye on here, so once I know where I want it to go, I can go ahead and score the clay on both pieces, and then I'm going to go ahead and brace the inside of my taco fish, putting my finger on the inside, and then go ahead and push that eye on so that I know that it's scored really well. I can take the end of my needle tool or even my toothbrush and kind of poke it, also supporting it from the back in there, which is going to give that eyeball look. I'm also going to take another chunk of clay and I'm going to roll it into a cone. When I have my cone, I'm going to kind of pinch it like I did with the eyes so that I have kind of a candy corn sort of shape, which is going to be a side fin on my taco fish. So again, I want to score both pieces of clay because if I don't score, it's not going to securely attach. I'm going to push it on there real good so I see that that slip that I've made with the toothbrush is oozing out. I can even dip my fingers in here and kind of blend any of that extra stuff in. Now I'm going to take a tool. If I can't use a needle tool because somebody else is using it, I can use the end of one of these tools, and I'm going to add some more texture in my fins. I would go ahead and repeat this process on the other side. If I'm not done and it's time for me to clean up, I'm going to go ahead and take a paper towel and I'm going to wrap my taco fish up in the paper towel and then place it in my bag so that my clay does not dry out between now and next start.